Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm breaking down how I lost $396 trading TQs and SQs today. And all I did was follow the plan, and I followed it to a T. So the loss, it sounds like a lot, but it's technically not because I just followed the plan, and I'll explain that. So basically, on QQQ, I set 15-minute high, 15-minute low, per usual. On this 5 minute, we got a 5 minute candle close outside of it right here. I didn't want to take this just because it was too bullish. There was too much of a bullish move up here, and then there wasn't like enough profit margin basically up here to the highs versus the risk to the for the pullback down to the lows. So I waited to take the trade. I waited for this pullback here. We got a bounce here, so I thought that was going to be the pullback. And I'll go on the 2 minute so I can show you. I'll go on TQs. So I waited for this pullback here. We got support there, and then we failed. We broke the high slightly, and then we started to pull back more right here. Just a smaller pullback. Started to get support off of the 13 EMA. So I tried to take it with normal size, and as you can see, we literally just chopped sideways. Literally almost stopped me out, 1 penny away right here. Then we shot back up. I'm like, all right, bet we should be good. And then next candle, I get stopped out. So, yeah, that was that trade. Overall, what I could have done differently, basically just waited for more of a retracement. And I mean, you could say that anytime. Like, yes, you can wait for more of a retracement, but at the same time, you're probably, if you wait certain days, if you wait for that retracement, you're never going to get it. So, like, you might not even take the trade. I'll be honest, in this situation, I probably rather would have waited for that retracement, but I thought this was the retracement, so that's why I took the trade here. But in reality, price was coming back down to rebalance below this low. That's exactly what we did, and then found support at the VWAP, and then we started pushing up. So I don't know where we go from right here, but overall, I just didn't wait long enough. And then I just kind of assumed that this was the low, the pullback, but it was not. So that was the first trade. Unfortunately, hit my stop. And then second trade, I sized down. So second trade, I used like $10,000 less to take this trade on SQQQ. SQQQ pushed up. So QQQ was here in this area. We got a bounce and we got another bounce, but we're still getting rejected by the 13 EMA. So once we get another reject off the EMA, I decide to take puts or SQQQ to the downside, targeting this next low right here. And we never end up getting that, as you can see. I just took the entry, and as soon as I took the entry, it started chopping sideways and going against me. So I was just on the wrong side of the market both times today, but I still followed the plan in terms of sizing down on this second trade, and still ran 1-to-1 on both of them. But overall, an L to start the week. We're not down bad on the month, so it's completely fine. But an L to start the week nonetheless. So we'll be trying to run that back up tomorrow, and we'll just be waiting for the plan basically to play out. But on QQQ here, you can see, right? I wouldn't take this later on in the day, but you can see 15-minute high, 15-minute low, and you're probably asking yourself, why did you not take this trade? Why would you not take an entry once we started to get like this candle right here, right? Pretty bullish 5-minute candle off of the 15-minute high. Well, for me, it's too far in the day at this point. It was 11 a.m. And typically, if we're going to bounce off 15-minute high or 15-minute low, it's going to be between market open and 10:30, in that range right there. And then I'm going to hold it, and it's probably going to continue whichever direction. But in this case, it was 11 a.m., right? 11:05 on this candle, and we pulled back. Found support, yes, but we're just chopping around. So, like, I've seen other days where we chop around here, And since it's so late in the day, we end up making a full reversal. But in this case, obviously, as you can see, we ended up pushing up. But regardless, it wasn't a proper trade just because there was too much consolidation. Neither were my trades, to be honest with you. This wasn't the best entry. And then clearly this was not the best entry. Both of these trades in hindsight look like absolute garbage. So that's unfortunate. But with that being said, I still followed the plan. Still follow the risk management. Yes, $396 seems to be a lot, but we can make that back in one good 2RR trade. And that's pretty much it. So, learning the lesson today, paid the price for it, and we'll be on to the next tomorrow. So, if you guys have not already, hit the subscribe button down below. Like this video for more videos like this one. And hopefully you can apply this to your trading and not do what I did. Overall, I probably should have just never taken a trade today because it was just too choppy and too slow. Like, this is garbage. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.